Hello to all my friends out there. And this video is, so what is with all this cheap food you've been buying? Well, I want to tell you what I'm doing, and maybe some of you will want to follow suit, or maybe some of you have some good suggestions along these lines. So, in the past couple of days, I bought some frozen food. Some of it was Dollar Tree, some of it was 99-cent store, and I put it in my freezer and I posted it so you guys could see it, because as usual there's method to the madness. We're going somewhere with this. Okay, so what I am really doing is right now I'm preparing for the end of the year. Okay, last year I worked until August, and then I really didn't have to work again until after the first of the year. So I bought these burritos for 33 cents, and I had a pretty large meal, number one. So I just need a little meal for number two. So this meal is 33 cents, and this chamomile tea is about 10 cents for 2 cups. So this is a dirt cheap meal. So why are you even eating these cheap meals, you might be wondering? Well, I'm saving money. And how I'm saving money is I already stockpiled food, and that's been the ongoing thing. And now I bought this frozen food, and I easily have enough food until the end of May, maybe June. And so what I'm doing is I'm now able to go like 2 months without buying any food at all. But if you're just getting started, if you just started following me, you should be able to quickly see what I've been doing. And so what I'm doing now is I'm going through my house, the whole house, every last thing in the house, and I am bagging stuff up to take it to the swap meet if I don't want it and sell it. Like in the closet is one of my son's old bedspreads. That was a nice bedspread. I bought that for Christmas. But anyway, I'll throw that in the bag. And what I do is when I go to the swap meet, I take about 10 nice big garbage bags and I sell it. I just get a tarp or those tablecloths that I've been doing the eBay on. They're getting kind of beat up, so they're like perfect for the swap meet. I just lay them out on the ground. I throw the stuff on. I let the people dig through it, and then I just tie them up, on 2 ends, and then, like a little bundle, and I throw them in the trunk, and then I take the money, and I usually go to like 99-cent only, and I buy $30 worth of food on the way home. So I'm getting ready to start doing that, and when I do, I will show you what I do. And so that's going to clean up my house a lot. And usually when I do that, I keep it up until I make about $1,000. So that's coming up. Okay, number 2 is I'm working and I'm controlling my eBay. I've been packing the stuff, getting all the stuff ready, to sell, all the stuff I've been posting stuff, and I'm working. I'm just working a little bit. I'm not killing myself. And then I'm working on my food storage. Okay, I'm going through every bite of food in the house, and I'm taking a look at it, and if it's something that might expire before I'm going to eat it, I might donate some of it. I might, when we were going to the food bank thing, I think one of the best ones I saw was at the Catholic Church, and so I'll probably donate the food there. And they didn't have an overabundance of food, to tell you the truth. These are good. And what I saw when I went up there is I saw a lot of women my age, about my age, and let me tell you, they look like they could really use the food. From all this Just this last week, I did an incredible amount of work. And so if I keep it up for maybe about 2 more months, then, you know, I'm going to be sitting good. And, oh, I found a new, you know, my phone will tell me, you know, your phone gives you a feed. And I found a new channel, and it's TJ Prepper. Well, the thing I like about her video is she basically says exactly the same thing that I say all the time, that my followers were getting sick and tired of hearing. And what she was saying is, you know, 1 million cows drowned, all these acres and acres underwater, the rainy season doesn't come until spring, and then, you know, anyway, so I put it on Twitter, and I thought, wow, you know, she is the only one. I watch all kinds of videos, but she is, you know, she's like me, some lady out there, and she is the only one who has said exactly what I have been saying. And you know what they say when there's two. Okay, so now, so I'm working on my eBay, I'm working on the swap meet. I'm working on the food storage, I'm going through every bite of food, and I'm packing my freezer full of meat and cheese. I'm not messing around. I am literally going to pack my freezer. I have frozen food in there, and I'll be eating that down. But as I'm eating it down, I'm going to be packing my freezer. First of all, I'm going to be buying eggs, cube steaks, chicken, bacon, and fish. So I'm going to be packing my freezer full of food, and I'm going to show you what I buy. I'm also going to be buying hamburger and turkey burger. Flat packages. I want to be able to like stack it, you know, just like row after row after row, packed tight, full of food. And that was what this TJ Prepper was saying, you know, go get your food now. It's not going to be cheaper. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm working on the food storage, and I'm working on the freezer. And I am deep cleaning the apartment spotlessly. And that is not a whole lot of fun, but it's coming along nicely. Okay, and I'm maintaining the car. Remember the food, water, gas, cash. So I'm going to be maintaining the car and hoarding my money. Of course, that goes without saying. That's why I bought all this cheap food. Just this food I bought in the last 2 days is probably just about enough food for 2 weeks, really. You know, I might have to buy a little fruit, but remember, I have canned fruit. I have canned juice too, maybe a little vegetables, but remember, I have plenty of canned vegetables. I have dry fruit too, and I have nuts too. Okay, so then the last thing, I saved the best for last. I'm controlling every penny. I'm looking for ways, I'm checking out for ways, where's my money going? Where does someone have their hands in my pocket, and I'm taking those hands out of my pocket. Also, you know, last couple days I had about $200 extra from my thrifty ways. So if you're new to me, don't be disheartened. This is very, very easy. The people who have been following me and who have been doing this stuff have told me things are getting much better. They have a lot more food, and they've been leaving awesome comments. And if you guys read the comments and check out my Twitter, I put on there video after video after recipe after all kinds of things on my Twitter, because a lot of times I move videos from here to my Twitter because I have tons of followers on Twitter. And so, you know, if you have a channel, you might as well post your stuff so people can, you know, learn how you're getting by in life. That is really helpful, and you'll get a lot of blessings as well. Sometimes I joke around and I say I work for blessings, not money. One thing I might do, I'm thinking about, is start carrying food in my car. You know, I drive around a lot tomorrow. A lot. Tomorrow is dollar day at the thrift store. So, you know, I'll be taking a trip over there. And so when I work, I go from thrift store to here to there. And so I was thinking, you know, if you carry some of those canned foods, that I stockpile canned foods, unless of course I give them to the food pantry. But I could do both. To give, you know, I might keep them in my car. One of the followers, and this was really great, she said the food storage was like a camping trip. And I thought, well, you know, that's a good approach to the food storage too. And one of the followers said when I was doing the stealthy car living thing, she was caught in some traffic jam and they were able to get some of the food out of their car, out of the trunk of their car and eat it. You know, I'm getting really hungry. So, and another thing is when it comes to your food, you know, like me, I'm working on my food and you might think, oh, well, you know, I can easily control my food. Not really. If you're controlling your food, really controlling your food, it takes you a while to keep it packed up nice and neat so you can be out of the house in a few minutes, free of dust, because dust harbors microbes. And another thing, you know, if you're spotlessly clean, I mean, even my messiest moments, which are extreme because I work a lot, I try to make sure that I'm not going to expose myself to germs, bacteria, and virus. And the best way to do that is don't bring it into your house in the first place. And the other thing that I think is very important, keep all the chemicals totally out of your especially close to your bedroom, you know, where you sleep and stuff and where you live. Preferably if you have a garage. I mean, everything, Windex, even, you know, anything, you know, cleaning stuff, Comet, bleach, keep it in cupboards so that you're not inhaling and go through the house looking for, you know, anything that might cause you to be sick. So, and that's another thing, you know, controlling your environment so that you don't pick up any germs. One of the best ways is the minute you walk into the house to take all your clothes off and take a bath. You know, I've done that for years because, and coincidentally, I was never sick. I was a nurse student. I can't tell you how long, and I never had a cold, not even a cold. And then, you know, so that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's why I'm eating the cheap food. And actually, it's not really bothering me. Okay, I want to make one more mention of something. Someone mentioned the cheap food was cheap, which was really true. Okay, you know the last meal I made, which was a stir fry. The food was chicken from Dollar Tree. Is it free range chicken? No, not really. And the vegetables, is it like a bag of, you know, premium stir-fry vegetables? I mean, I can buy them out here for about $5. So on the same, so, you know, if the food, the really inexpensive food is disagreeable, for just a few more dollars, you can buy, you know, the premium vegetables. Is a big bag, so it would be maybe about $1.50 for the vegetables. And you know, for a small piece of chicken like that, even the free range chicken is not going to cost you that much. So you know, if it's really disagreeable, this super cheap food, then you can, I don't want to say cheap, I happen to like these. This is good. You know that pizza? I had last night, I was fine with that. But if you're not fine with that, then, you know, by doing the same thing but just buying a little bit better quality of food, you're still going to be, you know, if you're drinking tea and you're a connoisseur of tea, even the most expensive tea is still not expensive. So just take a look at it and say, okay, I don't want to do that. What could I do that was similar, you know? So, okay, you guys, I will be back one more time because I think I'm going to finish up the white stag. This is getting good. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.